Last week I mentioned briefly the budget crisis, the latest budget crisis in Kentucky, and that was Medicaid. The Medicaid budget is short by about $139 million, and that was because the state underestimated the amount of Fed handout that we would get. So the governor called a special session and said, look, give me $166 million. That's $166 million is higher than $139 million because he wanted to take advantage of a higher payout from the feds. Always looking out for that money. And you give it to me from next year's Medicaid budget, and I will give it back via savings from privatization of the payouts, or managed care, or whatever they call it. The Senate, the Republicans, said no. Why don't you do this the real way and just make across-the-board cuts? The House, the Democrats, said no, just take it out of next year's budget, and then we'll figure out something next year. And the Senate passed their legislation, their bill with the cuts, and actually the House passed the Senate bill with the understanding that the governor would just edit out the parts they didn't like. And then everybody left town. Now, I hate this crap. It's a budgeting gimmick. It is just garbage. And I also really disliked the banner ad that I came across on the internet one day from Bashir. Actually, Bashir Abramson, 2011. He's already trying to make political hay out of this. With a banner imploring us to save Kentucky schools, and of course with a little girl right out of Les Mis singing, "Stop David Williams from assaulting school children and police officers and teachers and Mother Teresa," this stuff. I hate that crap. But besides that, there's another issue, and that's this issue of, are we really getting savings out of these managed care programs? Now, I love privatization as much as the next girl, but the question comes up because of Passport. And Passport is a Louisville-based private nonprofit company that manages Medicare payments to medical providers. And late last year, they got busted really hard by a state auditor who found that over a 3-year period, about 2 people in the company had spent $229,000 on lavish meals, resorts, limos, and gifts. There were also questions raised about when the company did realize these savings, where was that money going? It was going to the investors of the company. It wasn't going to the state. So the governor thinks he's going to get savings. He's going to get $166 million in savings from these clowns. I mean, I guess we're going to save $229,000 because we no longer have to keep these people in the manner to which they had become accustomed. But I have some other ideas.